Alright guys, Hayzink here, back with another Disgaearpg video. So on today's video, I'm back to have another moan about something. After yesterday's video talking about rerun banners, there is one other thing that I want to talk about. And it is this puzzle mode, which is really a bingo mode. I wanted to give a bit more feeling on it, as I've had a bit more time to digest it and kind of take in a little bit more about how I feel about the whole thing. Now, if you haven't already, if you've enjoyed the content so far on the channel and you've not already, consider subscribing to the channel. If you like the content in today's video, consider liking this video. And as always, comment down below. Not only is it good to interact with you guys, it's good for the videos if you do comment. So, let me go into this puzzle mode just now and kind of talk over my main feelings about it now that I've had a bit more time to absorb it, take on board what I think about it and stuff like that. So, now that I've got these top two units, I'm probably going to end up completing this board, okay? Because I think, I could be wrong, I don't know this for a fact, I think most of these spaces are going to be taken up by reruns, okay? There's no new banners planned as far as I know between now and Asagi, but I think they're planning a few reruns, like we're going to have another one of those player choice banners and things like that. These are obviously going to be what takes up these spaces. We'll have to watch and see, but that's basically what I'm expecting to happen. But my main issue with this puzzle thing is this time limit, okay? And these first two, in fact, every unit on the banner, okay? Basically, to do this puzzle mode, you obviously need to get all the characters, okay? But the first two characters that are available on this puzzle mode are going to be gone when this still has 20 days remaining, okay? Now, yesterday I did talk about rerunning banners. Obviously, we don't want to see these guys coming back within the next 20 days. But basically, the way that this thing is structured, if you don't pull these two units, the remaining time that this is going to sit there, it's just going to be absolutely useless to you. You could go ahead and get all of these remaining boxes. And yes, we do get rewards, like we get 4-star tickets, some AP pots and stuff like that, but it's going to be infuriating for a lot of people if you have got characters filling up the rest of these slots, but the top two slots are actually locked out by characters you can no longer summon for. It makes me feel like this time limit is a bit pointless, because every time you have this time limit, each one of these boxes has its own sub time limit attached to it, because you've got this banner here that was available for 2 weeks. You've got this guy who's available for a week. Whoever comes into this slot is probably going to be available for a week. I'll say the same for the bottom ones. It's probably going to be a banner that's available for 5, 6, 7 days. So to me, each part of this little puzzle thing is kind of gated by time. Now, I get that they don't want to spoil what banners are upcoming, but I kind of feel like to do this, they have to, because let's just say, for example, just for talking's sake, let's just say that one of these is Pure Sicily, one of these is Jennifer, one of these is Fuka and Axel, right? Let's just say, for example, that's what these are, okay? You're going to know in advance that you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say you know in advance that you've got 6 of these puzzle squares. That's going to make it far more likely that you think to yourself, you know what, I want to risk it and I want to go for these two characters here. And fair enough, you might not get them, you might feel a little bit salty about that, but at least you know and you can make an informed decision on whether or not you want to summon for these two characters based on this reward. However, once this banner goes away, if you start finding out that they were the only 2 units you needed because you have every other unit that pops up in these boxes, it's just going to completely demotivate you, and it's going to make you feel like this puzzle mode almost screwed you over. So I don't really know, I still don't really know how I feel about this mode, because I have every unit in Disgaea currently, okay? So if these boxes are all filled up by rerun characters, I already know that I'm going to get another copy of Rosalind. I don't need another copy of Rosalind, but I know I'm going to get a copy of Rosalind. If I had known that in advance, and I was a normal player, which I'm not because I do summon for trying to get everything for content reasons. If I had all of these guys all ready to go, if I knew that I was going to clear them out, would I summon for these two characters? Probably, because the value would go up on this. Now, these two characters have paid banners. I mean, if you are someone who this is going to appeal to, you probably have paid quarters. So one paid summon on her banner and one paid summon on her banner could be enough for you to get this entire board cleared. But with the fact that they're not showing you that, I feel like they're basically cutting your legs off at the knee and not letting you compete. Because even for a lot of low spending free to play players, if you currently, do you know what I mean? If you don't spend a lot of money, but you knew that you were going to get this Rosalind because you had all these other characters, then you might well decide, you know what, I'm going to get the weekly pack that gives me enough to do one summon on each of these banners, and I'm going to try and see if I can get them. I just feel like the way that this is structured just now is very poor. I mean, not a lot of people are upset about it, which is fine. But I just feel like the implementation of this is so poor that it's kind of pointless. Yes, for a lot of people, you're going to end up getting Rosalind for free at the end of it. But I'm more thinking about these other people who are sitting out on these two characters because they don't know what's in these boxes. I don't see the benefit behind hiding these boxes. We have roadmaps and stuff like that. Probably next week, I want to say, we'll have the roadmap for next month. So we'll know exactly what's coming, and we will probably be able to know exactly what is going to go in these boxes, okay? So for the sake of a week of this being live, they're potentially going to anger a lot of people who now, by the time these are revealed, won't be able to summon for these two characters. So overall, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not trying to be on here just to moan for the sake of it. I just think that the implementation of it is very poor. I just feel that it gives a lot of people who maybe would have taken a chance on it, it takes away that opportunity because they currently don't want to summon blind. Because for a lot of people, they're thinking, I don't want to summon for those top 2 units and then I need to summon on 9 other units. But you might not need to summon on 9 other units because Red Magnus has just shown us that rerun units are going to be on this banner. So how do you feel about it? I mean, I know a lot of you don't like the puzzle mode anyway, or let's just call it bingo because that's what it is. But I just feel like not letting people know what's in those squares is a bit of a glaring error, and they really should do something or try and rework it in some way that we are not being hidden behind an invisible gate where we can't see what characters we have to summon for. But anyway guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think. I know this has been a bit of a waffly video, but it's just like another thing that's been bugging me over the last few days. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I've been Hayzink as always, and I'll catch you in the next Disgaea video, dudes. See ya.